Today's enlightenment broadcast. This is Jay Moore, your healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. Man, you know what? It's an awesome day. It's Thursday. The sun is out already. I'm excited because 2020 doesn't have nothing on us. 2020 has nothing on us. 2020 has to lay down because we decided to crush 2020. Guys, I want to just let you know that you are at the right place at the right time, because what you're gonna get today is, I'm talking about, it's going to be the secret of all secrets. It's going to be the secret of all secrets. So guys, look, if you haven't been to thehealthyaccountant.com, go there. Go to thehealthyaccountant.com, and I got a free 25-minute training. I'm letting you know it's 25 minutes, so you need so take 30 minutes out of your day. You're gonna pass up 30 minutes, and you're gonna watch this video. And the three things that I share in this video are principles that I'm using right now, and I know that if you use them too, it will help you if you believe you need some help. So if you need some help, then you should go there and get that training. So guys, crush your 2020 financial goals with this. Now, before I share that with you, I was, I don't watch TV, at least not much of it. But what I do watch is programs that can teach me what other people have done, just to kind of, to keep my mind on the right track. So I was watching Impact Theory. Tom Bilyeu, he is one of the co-founders of Quest Nutrition. If you know, Quest Nutrition is pretty big, billion-dollar company. But Tom has an excellent program on YouTube, and so I was checking it out yesterday, and I was listening to a guy named Trent Shelton. You may know who he is. He's an ex-football player. Now, I'd seen Trent before because he looked familiar. I said, man, I've seen that guy before. He used to play football. And I also saw him with Dean Graziosi, who got Dean's book. I've been in Dean's programs, and so I said, "Man, who's this guy?" And he's with Dean, like he's in that space. But I knew that's not where he started. But I just didn't know where I'd seen him from. NFL, played in the NFL. So I'm listening to him talk to Tom. Tom's interviewing him, and he's talking about how he went to. He had just got signed to play. I guess he played in the NFL, but I guess sometimes you get cut, or he's going to play in the Arena League. I think Arena League, and he was headed to maybe like the next day, to go and check in because he had a contract with them. And so a friend of his had contacted him. I was like, hey, look, man, I want you to come and speak. And the friend got him to come and speak. And it was going to be in front of 5,000 kids. And it's just like, he was afraid of speaking. He was just like, man, this is really not my thing. But his friend just encouraged him, and his friend just kind of pushed him to the point where he said, all right, I'll do it. And so he prepared. He prepared like you wouldn't imagine. He had it all memorized. He was ready to go. And, when he got there, his friends asked him, he says, hey, man, are you scared? He says, dude, I'm terrified. He's like, all right, you don't crush it. Don't worry about it. And so he's in there, and he was ready, man. I got a point. So stick with me. Don't leave. Remember, you're going to crush your 2020 goals with this. So don't leave yet, because you're going to get this look, it's going to come towards the end. So you can't leave. So here's what happened. He goes out. He has it memorized. Remember, have you ever memorized something? I remember I was in 8th grade. I memorized my valedictory, speech. I was the smartest person in the class of about 15. Wasn't a lot of people in that class. But here's the thing. I memorized it, and luckily it was I think I must have spoken in front of about 200, maybe 250. That was a lot of people for me, and I remember being up there, and I said, man. I had this exhilarating feeling when I got done. And so Trent goes out to speak in front of 5,000 the first time. That was my first time. I did okay. his first time he goes out, he says he had it all memorized. He's looking out into the crowd. He sees the kids. He remembers what it's like to sit in the audience at that age. He remembers the types of things that he may have been thinking, man, is this guy just going to be talking grown-up stuff? Who cares what he got to say? And he blanked. Literally, he forgot what he was supposed to say. So you know what? Here's what happens in life. You come to a place in your life where you will fall down. You will find yourself on the canvas. He was on the ground. And you know what? He had to make a decision right there in front of 5,000 people. Is he going to fold, or is he going to stand up inside himself? And so, you know what? He decided at this moment that he would stand up. And he would do it no matter what. And he came up with the talk. He shared some things with these kids from his heart. And at the end, the kids was asking them questions. They was inspired, and they was just like, oh man. And he could not believe what happened. Do you know what he did? See, he did something right after this. He went and called up the arena football coach and says to the coach, Coach, I'm not checking in. I found what I'm supposed to do. This is important, guys. If you want to crush your 2020 financial goals, you need to find what you're supposed to do. You follow me? Find that one thing, see, God gave us all something. He put something inside you that is unbelievable, unmatched. Nobody has what you have. Trent found it that day. He realized he was born to speak and to speak life into people. He had a story. He had a testimony to share, and he knew this was it. He said, forget football. Remember, this guy he was a professional football player. He was getting paid to earn money playing football, and he gave it up because he knew what he had to do. And he says, you know what? I'm going for it, even though I don't know whether or not I'm going to be super successful, but he knew he had it in him. And so, guys, what you want to take from this broadcast today to crush your 2020 financial goals or any goal, you need to get the one thing and double down on one thing. The one thing that you can do. But in the beginning, it's going to seem hard. Like I just started a new video series on YouTube. Just another day, I call it. Just getting on, almost just like talking about what happened yesterday. You know, maybe I jacked up. So I'm talking about something totally different because I realized I can turn on the microphone and I can speak out, not just information. I can speak out what I am, who I am, to people, to the world, because I know that just like Trent, I have a gift, and my gift is to go out and to be in front of thousands of people. So here's the thing. I'm going to crush my 2020 goals because of that one gift. How are you going to crush yours? You got to pull the one thing out. Take the one thing and use it. But here's the thing, if you want to do that, now you can take this, get a little inspiration from it, then I want you to go to healthyaccountant.com, and I want you to watch the 25-minute video presentation. It's going to give you 3 principles that's going to help you get started, help you move towards what it is that you know you should be doing. So look, 2020, we're only 16 days in. You still have 349 days left. I want to crush it with you. Look, show up every day. Spend 10 minutes with me right here on this broadcast. It's for free. You don't have to pay to work with me. So go ahead and do that. And you can watch the free video look, I'm putting it all out there. I'm putting it all out there because I believe that there's something in you that has to come out. And if it comes out, what if you impact 1 million? And what if I impact 1 million? What if 10 of us impacts 1 million? What if 100 of us impacts 1 million? That's 100. Let's do it, guys. All right, you ready? Let's do it. All right, guys, I appreciate you for joining me today. Today's Enlightenment broadcast, crush your 2020 goals with the gift, the one thing that you have inside that will propel you to new heights and new levels. All right, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow talking about finances. Peace.